Well, Darian, from what I understand, the scanners, as far as LPD goes, have gone silent for the public. Why did you guys decide to make that decision?
It's called encryption, and the reason why we needed to go to encrypted radio traffic simply because we want to protect the information of the citizens and any private information that may go across the air. We don't want to release that. We also need to make sure to preserve the safety and security of crime scenes and also the safety of our officers while they're out working crime scenes. So this is just a way to provide an element of safety and security for not just the officers but also the general public as a whole.
Yeah, it's, and I guess there are some people who tend to listen to scanners and, much like the media, show up at crime scenes. Has that created any kind of issues?
Well, it's not going to, we will still be providing information to you all. You have myself as the public information officer. You're going to have our social media. You're going to have our website. So we will still be providing information. So we're not trying to eliminate transparency. We'll still be providing that. It's just a matter of we needed to encrypt our radio traffic so people can't be able to hear it within real time.
Yeah, and I guess, but yeah, I wasn't talking about us as the media necessarily. I was talking about other people who like to show up at crime scenes, post things on Facebook. And you know how Facebook is. Sometimes there's misinformation.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's, we definitely want to provide the accurate information, but we don't want people showing up on crime scenes. We don't want people distracting the work of crime scenes, so to speak. We don't want people's private information going out over the air because we're the police, so we have to deal with a lot of sensitive information. And the last thing we want is for that information to be given or gotten or obtained by the wrong people. Also, we don't want where because a criminal hears radio traffic and they do what they can to circumvent either law enforcement apprehension or whatever the case may be. So it's going to provide a greater element of safety and security for the citizens to where we can continue to provide that high level of police work, professional police work to them.
Right. So, off the top of your head, are there any specific instances that maybe, an alleged criminal was tipped off and ran, anything like that?
Not that I can state right now. No, I don't.
Okay. And then, and of course, you mentioned it briefly there. The media tends to listen to the scanner. I know that I do, and so a lot of scenes as they happen, I guess we're going to have a bit of a problem with access to that.
Well, like I said, we're still going to provide you all with proper information, with clear information. We're still going to have that element of transparency. As you know, and as every network that we have around here knows, I'm accessible. That's the whole purpose of my job, is to work alongside with you all to provide you with the information so you can share that story with the general public. So we're still going to have that partnership with the media, with the news media and things of that nature for you all to provide accurate information to the general public.
All right, and then I guess this is it went into effect Monday. Is that right?
Yes, we started the process Monday. This is something that has been in the works for quite some time now. This is not something that we just thought of and then just did on Monday. No, we've been in the process of doing this for the past couple of months. But right now, this week, we are in the process of doing the whole system reboot for our entire department.
All right. And you guys are moving dispatch, right, from the old station to here?
Yes.
And did that correspond with that move?
Well, I'm not going to necessarily say it corresponded, but it is going to, it will help with the move, if that makes sense.
Okay. Has that move happened yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, still working on that.
I got you.
Now, I also want people to understand, this is not something that we thought of. This is not some brand new technology that, by God, the city of Longview just came up with. No, this is something that other departments throughout the country have been using and have already been using. We've had multiple encrypted channels already. This time we're just going all the way across the board with our channels. So this is not new technology. This is something that people have already been using and have found it to work. And like I said, we will still be providing that element of transparency with the general public.
Yeah, I know New York Police Department has done this.
Just about every major city has it.
Okay.
I believe that we will be the first one here in East Texas with it. But typically they tend to pick up after we do.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything you'd like to add?
No, I just want to assure the public, I want to ensure everybody that's listening that Longview Police Department will continue to provide transparency to the general public so they can know what's going on within their city. This is just a matter of safety and security. It's not a matter of trying to hide anything. We're still transparent. Please know that. We're still going to provide the transparency. It's just for safety and security, that's all.
Yeah, okay. That's, well, I guess, you make a point there because occasionally I hear police officers' phone numbers come across the scanner.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When,
You may have someone's full name, you may have someone's birthday, you may have address, you may have witness information, you may have active investigation where the suspect information is given out. And you don't want that given out and put in the wrong hands. You just don't.
All right, thanks again.
Absolutely, thank you.